Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Level Up Show. I am your host. I'm Derek. With me, as always, two of my good friends, both undrafted in the past week's NFL draft. It is Ryan and Ralph. Hello, boys. How are you?
Hello.
Supplemental drafts still in play.
What do you think you're going to go in, like the 20th round?
I had an idea.
Yeah?
I was gonna come out as the first openly black white man.
How's that going to work?
I could probably get drafted in the supplemental draft because sometimes there's no picks in that.
I mean, you would think, like, who wants press right now? The Rams wanted some press. The Browns got their press. The Raiders didn't get much press. Maybe you get drafted by the Raiders as the whitest black man on the planet Earth.
They got
Or the
David
blackest
Carr's
white.
brother, though.
Did they end up picking him up?
Yeah.
He was so disappointed. You saw him on the draft. He's like crying the whole time. He thought he was going to first or second round.
I think he went third round.
Oh, whatever. He sucks. His brother's David Carr. No chance.
I was hoping the Texans would draft him, but wrong
As
show.
Vince McMahon always said, no chance in hell.
Yes, he did.
I just wanted to show you this really quick. I am effectively going bald. I never really thought that I had a chance to go too bald.
Welcome
but
to the club.
you see how fucking far back that
Sure,
is?
it's
This
bald
side?
though, or just receding.
I mean, I don't know. I've just got this wicked widow's peak, but then you look over here and my hair won't stop. Would you be my friend if I looked like this? I look like an
Mohawk?
idiot.
That'd be
I know.
awesome.
I don't know. No, I mean just like I don't have much hair over here.
I
so
mean,
the
that'd be
only thing
awesome.
it would be a forced mohawk because
Dude,
I have no other hair.
mine's been doing that for years. It's just,
Oh man.
just get the Rogaine now.
Well, if you're not thinning out like on the top, then I'd say you're probably not going bald.
It's not thinning out. It's pretty thick usually. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not so thick, but
What about like the little patch, like right at the top of your head in the back? Is that
no, it's
thin out?
that's getting pretty thin.
Mine's getting thin there. Yeah.
That's getting real thin.
So you might be in some danger, maybe.
I'm getting close to the danger zone. It's not good. I really
not-
didn't think I was ever going to go bald.
It's not happening for me, so I think I'm okay.
No? Well, I mean, you've got like you and Ralph both have the ability to have hair, but amongst that, like fantastic facial hair. You know me, I've got my shitty patches, so it's just a matter of time until my face just looks like my beard and just has holes all over it.
It's already got some in the nose area, the mouth area.
That's true. It's just real bad. Real bad. What have you guys been up to this week? How are you guys doing? Everything good?
Eh.
How's work?
Which one? Both?
Well, yeah, both of you guys. I
Mine's
know one
almost
person's
over.
almost over with work, and then it's summertime sadness. I think
Well,
that's what that
like
song's
week
called.
and a half, and then it starts up again.
Yeah? When do you go to KC?
May 20th?
Oh, shit. You're not going to be here much longer, huh?
No.
Watch Dogs, you will be playing in Kansas City, not here.
hmm
That suck. How reliable is your internet connection going to be?
How bad or how good?
How reliable?
It should be amazing in Kansas City.
Why do you say that?
With
Right.
So they
the
got the gigabyte Ethernet,
yeah.
You're
whatever
going to
that
plug
is.
right into that thing?
and I'm at the UMKC campus apartment. So if they're using it, then it should be amazing.
All right, well, waiting to find out
Should be
how that goes.
I'll be like light years ahead of you guys. I'll be like a year ahead of you guys.
You'll have already done the podcast by the time we get around to actually doing it with you.
I'll have like a hard drive full of porn downloaded before we even start the podcast.
Did you hear about I just heard about this on a different podcast. Did you hear about Pornhub donating trees for every 100 big dick videos people watch?
No. Is it sponsored by Don John?
No, just Pornhub. That would be perfect, but no. Apparently for every 100 big dick videos that you watch, they're going to plant a tree.
I've planted a lot of trees in my day. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Big dick videos. I'm with you.
It's watching my own, but I got a zoom in on that shit.
You just open your own profile on Pornhub.com and just watch your own videos that you've posted.
that I've zoomed in on. Yes.
Oh shit! All right, let's get started, boys. Who wants to dive in first? What have you guys been up to?
Go ahead.
Who you go ahead and
Whoever. Derek,
Go
go
for it,
ahead.
Ryan. Oh, okay, fine.
well, I got a question. Have
Go
you guys
ahead.
seen the Godzilla that came out in what was it, the early 2000s or late 90s? Which
Yeah,
one?
man. Come with me.
What is that about? Like, who's the main character besides Godzilla?
Matthew Broderick
What is he doing in the
being a
movie?
terrible actor.
Is he trying to get like the day off from school, or what's he doing?
I don't know. Ralph, do you remember?
No. Something about Godzilla's at the Knicks game or something.
Godzilla's kids are playing for the Knicks.
Does he sit next to
He's
Spike
going to
Lee?
watch them play.
I just remember Matthew Broderick at Madison Square Garden or something, and that may not even be true.
Yeah, I think that's where Godzilla, he, asexual being, had laid all of its eggs. So at like the finale of the movie, that's where they were. Something about did Godzilla get like locked underground for like half the movie or something like that?
I don't even remember.
I was just reading a thread on it today, but I don't remember either. The only thing I remember about that movie was Matthew Broderick being terrible. That one dude from that movie with Natalie Portman is in it, and then the soundtrack because I owned it.
Danny McBride is in it?
No, not quite.
So, what do you think this song is about? Do you think it's about Godzilla, or do you think it's about Matthew Broderick?
Simultaneous.
Come with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Simultaneous.
Simultaneous 11.
It's okay when it's all together.
Him
Because
together
like
now.
I've been reading the lyrics, and the lyrics at first sound like maybe it's about Matthew Broderick, but then you get down to a part where it's like, "Damn these hoes, you're stepping on my toes," and that makes me think it's about Godzilla.
Have
right?
you watched the video? I watched part of the video earlier because they were talking about it, and it's real bad. I
And
mean,
he's like,
real bad.
and then it gets down further. It's like bullshit. I'm destructive. Some women find that seductive. That's got to be Godzilla, right? That can't be Matthew Broderick.
What's the first lyrics to that song? I forget. It's like, "Lend me your ears, I'm a queer," something like that.
What?
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Lend me your ears. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, lend me your ears. See my fall. See my error. It's not quite queer, but close, I guess. Right?
It's so dumb.
Well, I mean, the whole, like, or maybe it might just all be about him. Do you think he's actually just singing about himself? Puff Daddy?
It's Puff Daddy, not P Diddy, and not Diddy. It's Puff Daddy, so probably.
Forever and a day, that's never. There you go.
Forever in the Day, huh?
That is right.
Yeah, that song, man. I played the shit out of that. That
And he says, "I want to fight you, I'll fucking bite you."
That's a real bad song. That
Oh,
great
man.
song that was on that soundtrack. I rocked the shit out of that.
So yeah, I don't know who he's singing about here, but apparently,
Jimmy.
if it's Godzilla, Godzilla has a trigger finger. You know, he's trigger happy. He shoots guns, right? How many guns did Godzilla shoot in that movie?
Mothra?
Did he like jump out like a building window that he didn't fit in to begin with, and just start dumping guns? Is that what he was doing?
Just dumping.
Guy Fieri?
Oh, who else is in this movie?
I don't know where it's going.
I don't know either. What have I been doing? So immediately following last week's episode, I went upstairs and edited last week's show, and I watched Dread while I did it. Finally, I know it took me a while. I figured that Corey Ralph would be proud of me. Are you listening to the song?
No.
You are listening to the song. You're such a jackass.
Oh,
You're such
it's
an
been a
idiot.
while since I heard it.
It's so bad. Play it. Go ahead and play it. Play us a little taste.
Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Oh,
I don't want to hear it, so that's fine.
This guy posted before the video started that this was his favorite movie ever made.
That's a bullface lie. I don't believe you at all.
It says 1998. So, it was the peak. That was when films peaked.
I just can't believe that he was able to use the Zeppelin tune. That's what I don't get.
Well, somebody had to approve that. So.
Yeah, Robert Plant's like, that sounds like a great idea. Puff Daddy's like, here's $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Such a
Then he said, "Come with me," and at the time, he didn't know that was the name of the song.
Robert Plant said, well, if you insist. So I watched Dredd. Dredd was phenomenal. So I apologize it took me so long to watch it. Holy fuck. It was good. It was bloody and it was gory and
Slow-mo.
Oh, the slow-mo is fantastic. I want to inhale some of that shit and just be like... However, skinning the motherfuckers alive and throwing them out of a building, that was intense. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's quite the punishment.
It's pretty rough. Oh,
I wonder how long that actually felt like going down.
I don't know,
While skin
man.
alive.
It was rough. The movie overall, man, really, really good. I mean, if we're still rocking the bus scale these days, I don't really know if we are. I would probably say like a 65 out of 74, maybe a 68 out of 74. It was really fucking good, and I had a good time with it.
How many Ronin?
Fuck the Ronin.
Just one.
Yeah, just
Ronin.
YOLO. You only need one.
The Keanu Ronin?
That's YOLO. You only need
Lloyd.
one. And then yesterday for Mother's Day, I decided to make the Coconut watch Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. And she doesn't say it, but I think she was impressed. She doesn't like those movies, or she said she didn't like them. And then we watched them, and she was actually intrigued.
Did she like Go Go Yubari?
No, she couldn't stand like the whole how out there it is. She absolutely hated the training montage of her training with
Tori Hanzo?
Yeah, no, that's the sword maker.
The old guy, or
The old guy that whips his beard all the time. Couldn't stand that because it was so over the top. But I think she enjoyed the movies, and fuck, those movies are good. I forget how the dialogue is just so good. Good stuff.
yeah, I like it when he asks her if she can punch a hole through that board, and she says, "Yeah, but not that close," and then he hits her.
He's like, then no, you fucking
Like,
retard.
you can't fucking do it.
I love the part where Michael Madsen gets bit by the black mamba. That was pretty good.
Oh, he didn't just get bit once. He got bit like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. And he starts freaking out. Then the black mamba is never to be seen again, and then she rips that other bitch's eye out. It was
No, it shows up again, like snaps at one of them, I think.
yeah, it snaps at her as she leaves.
Apparently, when Daryl Hannah got her eye ripped out and she went batshit, that was not what she was supposed to do. But Tarantino thought it was so awesome, he kept it.
It was
What was
fucking
she
cool.
supposed to do? Because she went crazy.
She was supposed to fall down, but she
Oh.
said she thought Tarantino would think it was hilarious if she did what she did.
It was perfect.
Like
Yeah, she was just freaking out, cussing up.
had
She's
like,
like telling her that she was gonna find her and kill her, and it's like, you're never gonna find her with no eye.
I was reading something the other day. There's like the 10th year anniversary of the first one, I guess. They had like all these little known facts, and they were talking about, what was their name, Vernita Green or whatever,
Yeah.
her daughter. It said like they had some Tarantino quote saying her daughter would be the main character of another one if they ever did another one.
I would like to see another one. I love the style of the movies. I think they're perfect. I forgot. I can't even think of his name, but the male nurse that lets the trucker rape her. That guy's been in a lot of stuff recently. And then the trucker, of course, is the dude that's always in the Adam Sandler movies. Kind of the retarded one, the retarded big one. If that makes any sense.
Christina Ricci.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
What was I gonna say? I had something in my head and I just lost it.
Something about Dread again.
No. Dreadfort. No. That's later.
There's a petition going around to get a Dread sequel made.
I will sign that shit in a fucking heartbeat. They
I
should
don't know.
crowdsource that shit.
I don't know why it would matter, the petition, but
Oh.
yeah, crowdsourcing would make more sense.
I would fund that, or I would help fund that anyway. So Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Perfectly fucking good movies. So go watch those. I played a little bit of Spyro last week as well. Spyro the Dragon from the PlayStation 1. That was part of my big PlayStation sale that I bought on 420. I like Spyro better than I like Crash. Now, I don't know how to feel about that, but I do. Played probably a good 3 hours of Spyro. Very repetitive. Don't know how I enjoyed it as much as I did when I was a kid. It's still fun. I like it, like I said, better than I like Crash Bandicoot. But, I mean, you run around, you hit stuff, you breathe fire. Super simple, super easy to do. So, it was worth $1. That's all I can say.
Does Puff the Magic Dragon ever play in the background?
I don't think they have the rights to Puff,
The
but
Magic Daddy.
I'm sure
Mhm.
Come With Me plays in the background. I had it on mute though, so I didn't know.
It does.
Okay, that's what all those eggs were in that movie, right? They were little Spyros.
Yes, tiny Spyros. They were trying to plant for a Spyro actual live action movie. What I was going to say was I took a chip off Ryan's block, and I now watch everything that I watch on Netflix with subtitles on. I don't know why, but it makes sense.
Everything.
Well, I mean, I don't watch porn on Netflix, so I don't need
I
subtitles
don't
on porn.
have any, unless you count. No, they don't have any.
I don't know. I guess we'll ask Ralph later if the movie he watched had any in there. But
They had
we,
subtitles, definitely.
but yeah, I watch everything with subtitles on it now. So it made
I
Kill
don't get
Bill.
that at all.
I don't know. It made Kill Bill easier to watch because there's sometimes that they're talking and you don't know what the fuck they're saying, and there's subtitles for it. So
I don't know. That must be like inverted axis, not inverted control
No.
scheme kind of thing. It's like I would never watch a movie with subtitles if I didn't have to, or play a game with them.
yeah, it doesn't bug
always
me as
do
much
it.
as I thought. Yeah, it doesn't bug me as much as I thought it was. That's why I'm gonna give a nod to Ryan because good call because it works. It
Well,
helps.
take this, like, I was watching American Dad with subtitles on, and Stan loses, like, I don't know, he has amnesia. So she's trying to tell Stan who he is, and she tells Stan that he likes foot rubs, and he likes giving them but not receiving them. But the subtitle says that she tells him that he likes oral sex, but he likes giving it, not receiving it. So, so if I would have never had this, if I wouldn't have had the subtitles on, I would have never known that's what was meant to be said.
What?
I mean, usually, what?
They wouldn't have edited that. That doesn't make any
Noah? They must have edited it. Fox must not have wanted that.
sense. Oh.
So,
That's funny.
but yeah, usually I have them on just in case I miss something, and then I won't have to rewind or anything because it's right there. 'Cause sometimes the way people talk, you just can't understand what the hell they're saying.
Right.
Foreign movies. Yeah, I get it.
No, no, just English, native English speakers, people from the South.
The
Problem is,
South.
I can read what it says on the screen faster than what they're saying. It just drives me insane.
I mean, I usually only look down if I have to.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the bottom of the screen the whole time. I will make sure to pay attention to the movie, and then if something's going on that I might not know what they're saying, I'll look down and then look back up.
In games, I like that I can read what they're saying faster than they say it, because then I can just skip the shit.
I gotta have subtitles on in games. If I don't have subtitles on in games, I flip out.
I don't
Bugs
know.
the shit out of me.
Yeah, we're not going to agree, so it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
That's fine. We don't have to agree. That's the beauty of the podcast. I
It's the
finished
options. You can turn them on or off.
Yeah. Not manual or whatever. I
And then
finished
when
the.
you're- Oh, then when you're deaf, then you always have to have them on.
True. Episode 2 of The Wolf Among Us. I caved and bought a $15 iTunes card and bought the season pass for The Wolf Among Us on my iPhone. Played through episode 2 last night. Not as good as episode 1, but still relatively good. It was some good twists and turns, some good action set pieces. Not as good as the first one, like I said, but overall I'm still intrigued in the story. I just started episode 3 today, and then we'll wait and see how it goes. A couple more episodes to come out, so knowing Telltale, it will be out hopefully by August, I would hope. And the last thing I did leads into something that Ryan did, and the part that Ralph usually leaves us at, which is Game of Thrones. Watched Game of Thrones this week. So, Ryan, what'd you think of this week's episode?
It was a lot better than last week's.
Fuck, it
Yeah.
was. Oh my god, it was a fantastic episode.
Yeah, I already know what happens though, but
Do you ask your girlfriend for spoilers, or do you look them up?
well, sometimes I'll look it up because just when I don't really care and I don't want to wait.
I love the suspense, man. It's awesome. This I did not expect Shay to pop up in the trial, so that was
That's really
fucking
bizarre.
intense.
She must have never left.
Well, obviously Varys has been playing him the whole time because that's the way he made it seem in the trial. And Varys was also the one that was supposed to smuggle her out of town, so that just makes me think she was never gone, to your point, and that
Yeah.
Varys has been fucking him over the whole time. Somebody's paying her, though. Somebody. I don't know who. I don't want to know who, so if you don't, fuck up.
It's gonna get crazier.
I'm super fucking excited. The fact that when he said that he wants a trial by whatever it was, battle or something like that.
Combat.
Trial by combat, and then it went to black. I was like, fucking shit. It was intense. So really good episode. And all the other stuff that was kind of minor still was all right. The preview for next week leads into what you were saying. Looked like that ant bitch looks like she's gonna throw Sansa out of the tower.
Oh man, yeah, something happens to her that is
How do
not
you know
not good
so?
for her.
Why don't you just wait and let it build? You don't like anticipation?
Well, the reason why I looked up a lot of stuff was because I was reading through the books because I thought it'd be more interesting and I can get through them quicker. But and then my girlfriend started telling me stuff that happened, and it makes it sound like nothing, like where the story's currently at. Not much has happened, and that's kind of a huge disappointment. Like there's still a lot of characters that are still alive, and stuff that's going up on the north hasn't really done much.
Right.
The girl with the dragons has not crossed the sea, so it just
Yeah.
sounds kind of disappointing. But so yeah, I kind of checked into it to see what actually is happening.
I love that fucking show, so I will let it build me up and tear me down every single week. I am waiting and waiting for something bad to happen because it's late in the season and not much death is happening. So I'm waiting for that to pop up anytime. So we've got 4 episodes left for the end of the season. Yeah, 4 episodes.
Well, I don't know. Like what kind of? I mean, you might see like individual people fighting, but I don't know if you're gonna see any battles.
No, not a battle. I just mean somebody big dying. I'm just waiting for somebody big to die, other than Joffrey, obviously. I'm waiting
Well,
for
I guarantee somebody will soon.
Yes, I have this feeling. I'm just waiting on when it's going to happen. So usually episode 9 is the big episode, but I have a feeling after last year's Red Wedding.
Yeah. Well, depending on how they want to do this, there could definitely be like episode 9 or 10. That could definitely be a major person not being around anymore.
So I'm excited for that. So good episode this week. Look forward to next week's episode. Ryan, why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
Well,
Welcome back,
I
Ralph.
tried. What?
I said, welcome back, Ralph.
Hello?
I gave Baja Blast another shot. Still not a fan.
Oh, god damn it.
I tried
Hey,
it in the bottle this time.
Are you saving your codes for me?
No. Codes for what?
You get shit. I told you last week. God damn it, we fucking discussed this.
Forever.
Where are you going? You going to the moon? Is it a trip to the moon?
Arizona, remember Arizona?
Yep, Arizona.
Yeah, it might as well be the moon.
You gotta save that shit for me. Now I'm down 12,000 points because of your ass.
Yeah, I don't. They probably have the point limit so ridiculously high. You're never gonna make it.
No, I'm at 80,000 points right now.
What is the points you need to get to the moon?
14 million.
I don't think you're gonna make it. When is the deadline?
I go to Arizona anyway. I did put in a code today for a Baja Blast.
All right, hold on. How about you just save all the money that you would have spent on Baja Blast and you just go to Arizona?
I probably could get there a hell of a lot quicker if I did that, huh? That just doesn't sound like fun, though. I put in a code for Baja Blast today on my phone, and it popped up and said, for putting in or for getting this many points, we're sending you a free pair of Baja sunglasses. So I automatically get a free pair of sunglasses.
So what are those
all
look
about
like?
that. I mean, they're like the light
They're like
lime
cheaper
greenish
than the 3D
color.
glasses you get at the movie theater?
I would assume they're cheaper than that, but it tells me they're going to take 6 to 8 weeks to get here. So there's either a massive delay or they're heavy as shit.
Do they come like pre-covered in like Doritos dust or?
Why would it be Doritos dust if it's Baja Blast Mountain Dew?
Because it's Pepsi and Doritos, they're together.
It might. If it is, I'll just lick it off.
Okay. I mean, some of that dust you just can't get off.
That's true. And then
It
I'll
like
just,
crusts and sticks there. It's there forever.
I'm not really going to use the Baja sunglasses anyway. They're going to be a collectible item, duh.
You're gonna like take pictures of your dog wearing them and stuff, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
if it gets,
skateboard, Andy.
if
Yeah.
it gets me more followers on Twitter, then yeah.
Baja Blast in the summer.
Baja
Getting-
Blast in your mouth.
Getting blasted in the summer.
Getting blasted in the summer.
Yeah,
It's
this
usually when
dog.
you get blasted.
Dog's got Baja Blast sunglasses on, and it's on a longboard. It's getting blasted.
I want to send that dog to Arizona. What can I say?
Yeah, sure. Put it on the longboard and push it.
It's a hell of a push.
It'll make it eventually.
I don't think so.
It's all downhill to Arizona, right?
It's been downhill since we started the episode. What have you been doing?
I finished Stick It to the Man. I stuck it to the man, literally.
What
Well, it's the free game for PS4, PlayStation Plus
Oh.
this month.
I think I might have downloaded that. How is it? I haven't played it.
It's pretty simple. It's not difficult. It's kind of just like a puzzle type game. You got this little hand coming out of your head, which is an alien that's inside your brain, and it makes you read minds. Then you can grab stickers and stick it on shit. And usually the stickers are like real world objects, like somebody's mouth, or
As opposed to road rules, right? Real world versus road rules.
sure.
No.
There's
My head.
an editor for Destructoid that's from one of those shows.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's pretty awful.
I think
But-
The Miz is from that, and he's pretty awful too.
Which one's he from?
The real world.
I think this guy was Road Rules, but I don't know.
That's why
Yeah,
road rules. Yeah.
they're pretty much the same thing, aren't they?
Who's
The
guy
real
you
world.
talking about?
What?
What guy are you talking about?
Jonathan Holmes.
Oh, wow. He's awful.
Yeah, he's their like weekend Nintendo dude.
The real world was people living in a house together and dealing with it. Road rules is like people traveling in a bus together to go do other shit.
Go to Arizona.
They might have went to Arizona at one point. The fucking fine.
I can almost guarantee they've been to Arizona at least once.
I'm gonna make a statement that you guys are gonna immediately judge me for. When I was younger and I watched the Real World and Road Rules at my grandmother's house, I always wanted to be on one of those shows when I grew up.
Well,
And go to Arizona.
I didn't want to go to Arizona, but I mean, if that's where the show was gonna take me, sure.
here's something for you. My good friend Grim Cracker has tried out for Big Brother like 5 times.
Fuck yeah.
He like actually drove, like he usually just sends in a video, I guess, but actually drove somewhere one time to do
Like
a pod-
Video like VHS tape, or does he send in like a DVD?
Well, it was probably a file, I guess. Through
He
the
takes it on his iPhone and then ships his iPhone to them
Okay. Is Flappy Bird on that iPhone?
with his thumb so they can unlock the iPhone.
Alright.
Dude, I would be on Big Brother in a fucking heartbeat. So you tell Grim Cracker, big ups.
I don't even know what Big Brother is.
It's that book. It ain't a book. It's the government.
It's a book that they read on TV. One
Yeah.
person reads it.
Boring as fuck.
Okay.
Haven't heard my boy Grim Cracker read though. So there you go.
So you have to send me the VHS tape of it.
So good.
With his thumb.
So
So I'm
here's
gonna
my
lock it in my VCR.
here's my dilemma, Ryan. I started downloading Stick It to the Man. I shut off my PS4, unplugged it to hook up my Dreamcast, so I didn't finish downloading it. Should I hook back up my PS4?
I don't. I mean, it's not a bad game, but I don't know what's in the Dreamcast. Is it like Crazy Taxi?
Right now it's Gauntlet Legends, so no.
Hell yeah!
I don't know. I don't know what that is. If it
You
was
know
like
what
blue,
Gauntlet is?
Gauntlet. Go ahead.
if it was like Blue Stinger, I'd say
Oh.
maybe keep the Dreamcast.
That is
It
a
was
hot
like-
item.
Alone in the Dark, New Nightmare. Keep the Dreamcast going.
Yeah.
If it was
hot
like-
item.
NBA 2K1, I'd say keep that Dreamcast going. Did they make it to 2K1 on the Dreamcast, or was it just 2K?
They did. They may have done 2K2. Well, no, they did. I think they did NHL 2K2. I could be wrong. I think that may have been the last Dreamcast game, but I could also be wrong.
If it's ready to rumble, I say shut that off. Or if it's that
That
Royal Rumble
Ready
game,
to Rumble boxing was awesome. So
I don't know. It's like, is it better than Clay Fighter?
well, you mean ironically or actually?
Probably, ironically,
No.
because it's probably got it beat in terms of being playable.
Yeah, actually being entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, something that you didn't feel like you just wasted money on.
Kind of like Bravely Default, yes or no?
I don't know. I'm like almost 50 hours in, but like you get towards the spot where you think it's the end of the game, and then like you gotta do everything you just did over again, and that's when you're like, do I want to do this over again, or do I want to just say this game's over? Because that, I don't know, that seems really, really weird that they would do that. Like
It's
it's
all
like
part of the story, man.
so what?
It's all part of the story.
Yeah. Is it part of the story or is it just lazy?
Well, Square Enix would say it's part of the story. It's probably just lazy.
Because it's like literally doing everything over again
Oh, I know.
with new dialogue.
Yep, I heard. It's
So,
pretty.
and it seems
dumb.
like you have to do it twice.
Yeah, maybe more.
The second time, more than that? If it's more than that, I might not. I think it's like twice, and each time it probably takes less time.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it might be more. I don't remember.
Because I'm on like chapter 5, and I think there's like 7 chapters, and then like an epilogue maybe or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. I might not do it anymore, but I have all the jobs except for one. So, which is a conjurer, and it's an old dude. I have to beat up some old dude, the same dude that was talking about the bikini he made that every girl he's had try it on has hated him. So,
Sounds hot.
oh yeah, this dude is way into it. He really wanted the girl to try it on, and then when she didn't want to wear it, he was
It's like
doing
real
all he
creepy,
could.
right? Real
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's pretty creepy. Everybody in that game is really like, it's typical Japanese stuff. It seems like every character is just really one-dimensional and just plays into like one specific thing.
Like salivating over him.
Did you
Like,
turn the
like-
slider all the way down to play it in one dimension?
Why is
Yeah,
Ralph
yeah.
empty? Where did Ralph
Mhm.
go?
It'll go mode 7, and then you can't get it out. Once it's in mode 7, you can't get it out.
That's the best mode though, besides Depeche. Boom.
That was a good one. I'm afraid to ask this next question, so I'm going to try to word it in the nicest way possible. Have you played that piece of shit yet?
It's not here yet. It's
Thank God.
last I
Send
heard it was in
back.
Tennessee.
Cancel it. Don't. Just
It's too
don't.
late. It's too late.
I told you, man. Take out one and replay it. You'll be better off.
I tried that and I stopped.
Ralph,
But
tell him.
that was a year ago.
There's like nothing we can tell him at this point, so it doesn't even matter.
It's already on its way. It'll probably be finished by next week.
I hope you finish it, and I hope you hate it. I hope you want to burn your PlayStation 3 alive. I want you to smash that fucking game with a video camera on it so we can post it and laugh.
I just don't think that any of that is possible because I mean you're talking to somebody who finished. What the hell was that? Never Dead. I finished Never Dead like a couple months ago.
And went and traded it in. The girl at the counter said, "Did you even play this?" I said, "Unfortunately, yes."
And what'd she say to that?
She said, "Did you want to pre-order?" No, she didn't say anything. They don't push that shit at gamers. They don't have an agenda.
I just guess I probably won't be as disappointed as you guys. I can't.
That's fine.
I don't care so much about game endings. So, do I have to do everything that I did in the game over again?
No. You'll just never want to play another one of these fucking games ever again.
Well, they're never gonna make one.
Thank God.
And that was it. And it seems like it probably didn't sell that well, so they confirmed that they'll never make
Well, when
one.
you have a game director that says, "Well, these games just aren't my cup of tea," why the fuck would you make more of them?
You did okay with the first one.
Apparently not enjoying doing it.
Wonder what else have they made?
Mercury Steam?
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done anything else.
Pot yourself up, Ralph.
Huh?
Pot yourself up.
Pot?
Pot yourself up? Yeah.
What is that? What are you saying?
Put on the subtitles.
There you go. Turn yourself up.
What? Hello.
But
Okay.
I watched the Hobbit again, the second one.
Let me pull out my 3DS again.
The desolation of Smaug.
Yeah, I had to see the parts that I missed when I went to the bathroom, and I didn't really miss much.
No.
It was when he first talks to the dragon.
No. Yeah, you didn't miss much.
But
What are you playing, Ralph?
Nothing. The waiting game?
the crying game, is that what you're playing?
Maybe.
Oh, the waiting game.
Forrest Whitaker in there.
Adrian
Yeah.
Brody is.
He's dead, right?
I've never seen it. He was a man the whole time.
A man apart.
Forrest Whitaker was a man the whole time.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
What
So
else
was
did
the person he was dating.
you like The Hobbit better or worse the second time around?
I mean, I didn't pay too much attention to it because until I got to that part because I'd seen it and already knew what happened. And the fight scenes are still there's way too many fight scenes, and they go on for too
You're
long.
excited for the director's 4-hour cut, right?
The director's what?
The director 4-hour cut.
I don't know what you just director what?
4-hour cut.
Oh, 4-hour cut? Oh, I don't know if it was 4 hours.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, little kid. What's special?
It was the rental. It was the director's rental.
Oh, Redbox, huh?
The rental cut.
The Redbox cut. What else have you done this week, or is that it?
Watched American Dad, and the season 8 just went up on Netflix, so I watched that.
Oh, I got a fucking notification on my phone, and I'm like, I don't like American Dad that much, so why are you telling me, Netflix? I'm all excited. All excited.
Why don't you watch it? It's not bad.
I didn't say it was bad. I just didn't want to watch it. I want to watch Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Next up on the list is Wrong Cops. And then, what else was it? Sex Evil Genius.
Fuck.
Where's Leprechaun?
And then Blue is the Warmest Color, which somebody here watched this week. Ralph?
I did. Would you like to hear about Blue is the Warmest Color?
I would. I don't give a fuck what he thinks.
What's the second warmest color?
Probably light blue.
I was going to say red.
Oh.
You know, you know what I'm talking about.
So this movie was 3 hours long, and it was foreign, well, French. And I'm going to lay down the film for you like this. So it's this girl. She wants the D. She takes the D. She's uncertain of the D. Sees this blue hair girl.
Is it a confusing D?
No. Fantasizes about the V. Gets with the blue-haired girl. Gets the V. Gets a lot of the V. Like, man, like thinks about the D for a little bit. Gets the D on the side.
Does she ever get the STD? Or no?
Satan is not in this. But, once the V again, blue-haired's pissed. 3 hours are over.
Blue hair's pissed.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, if you're gonna watch it, I can't go any deeper than that. But
Like
Oh!
blue hair. So did the carpet match the drapes, or no?
there was no carpet. This
No
was a wood
carpet?
floor.
Okay.
I,
have you ever seen? I don't know. Have you seen the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they hunt cricket?
yes.
They Mac wants to put his pubes on Cricket's face like a gorilla mask, and Dennis says that they can't do that because it's like a turtle shell down there. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, I will say this had at least, well, I think every sex scene in it was some of the most graphic I've ever seen. Definitely the most graphic lesbian sex I've ever seen on film.
Antichrist level.
Was there a lot of? So,
Yeah.
Did you see any beaver cleaver, or was it just
Oh yeah.
lots of beef? Huh?
They
Every
tag.
every lesbian position you can think of. And the sex scenes were so long.
Clothes on, or
Oh no. Oh no.
Clothes on.
Clothes were optional. The entire
Whoa.
it's in France. They
did
don't have
anybody tag
clothes.
in Willem Dafoe, or no?
Any
He just snickered on the sideline.
any hairy pits?
They didn't show many pits. I'm
Other
sure they
than
were
the pit
hairy though.
downstairs?
Yeah, the Brad Pitt. What? I don't know. I mean, I wanted to watch this because it won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival, which is the top award.
Is that the highest honor, right?
Yeah, and I mean
The Tuna Can Film Festival.
that's our own, but it's good. I mean, I
Like
don't know
what?
what the conversion rate is right now, but about 70 percentile.
So like 50 buses.
Probably. Like, it didn't really need to be 3 hours long. I mean, maybe I just didn't get it because,
It sounded like it needed to be 3 hours long.
well, I mean, it is French. Maybe to a French person, it felt just right.
If they want to work in every position, that takes some time.
It's true, but
Was there any Orion's favorite? You know what I'm saying.
there,
What? I don't even.
no one
Oh.
had taken enough D to get to that level. But, so
The Ryan specialty.
I was gonna
Talk
watch
about it in Chasing Amy.
They do.
I was gonna watch Charlie Countryman instead, which
I wanted to watch that.
I knew you would, but I think it looks alright.
How many
What-
positions in that?
I didn't watch it, just one.
Oh.
Not being an actor, not being famous. I mean,
Yeah, but I saw Blue is the Warmest Color come up on Netflix. I'm like, you know what? Let's do this.
you watch that at your brother's
Yeah.
Nice. After your copious amounts of ESPN.
Yes. And NBA playoffs and NFL draft,
Hell yeah.
whatever. I finished off that Ninja Gaiden 3 on the Wii U.
How's that?
It's fun, but like I said, I wasn't playing it on normal mode, so I don't know. It just felt like a mindless action game on the mode I was playing it on, which was fine. So I don't know. I paid $12 for it. That was worth it.
Right on.
I pulled out the DJ Hero 2 today.
Wow.
I'll never pull out, but DJ Hero 2, I fucking love DJ Hero.
Really?
hmm
It's
Now you
got-
can load up Come With Me and start tearing into that, right?
Ryan,
You know what up? What?
Ryan, are you gonna say you've played DJ Hero 2?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never gave it a try. That was when Rock Band and Guitar Hero were on their way out, and I was definitely not buying
Well,
anything that was going to give me some plastic DJ turntable.
well, that thing is the shit. But I was going to say that you'd be a liar this whole time because Informer is in that game. But
Oh no, I never played it. What track is on there?
Informer by Snow.
I just refer to Snow as the Informer. All right?
That's his only song.
Informer.
But that's like the greatest soundtrack ever in a game because it's like Informer mixed with ABC by the Jackson 5,
What?
which is a solid mix. And then there's
Yeah, aren't they? They're all mix-ups, aren't they?
yeah, one of them was like Grandmaster Flash with that song The
Mashups.
Message mixed with In the Club by 50 Cent. It's quite good. Easy Hero 2, that shit's cheap now.
Like free cheap.
Yeah.
So like if they like did a mashup of "Come with Me" and "Deepest Bluest," my hat is like the shark's fin. Like
I don't think that's what that song's called, but I would.
which one?
My head is like a shark's fin. Is that in the?
No,
song?
that's totally in the parentheticals.
Oh, that's awesome. I always thought you were making that up.
No. Yeah. LL Cool J. He knows how to name a song.
That he does.
What the fuck?
Have you ever heard Tina Got a Big Old Butt? Because that's a good song by LL Cool J.
No. Is that like early '90s LL Cool J
I think it was actually late 80s. Yeah.
when he was in his prime?
That is his prime. Optimist. I picked up Kirby Triple Deluxe on 3DS
Nice.
because had a bunch of credit, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not buying Mario Golf, so I'll buy this. And of course,
Why,
Kirby
why not
game.
Mario Golf?
We talked about that demo. Have you like not been here for the last 2 weeks?
I don't know. I mean, just because you don't like the demo, it's still got Mario in it.
It's golf. How's it gonna be different?
It's got Mario in it.
I feel like he puts us on subtitles sometimes and just pays
He
attention.
can
to
say
what
all kinds of
Right.
racist stuff as he's swinging his golf club, right?
I don't like Mario Andretti Racing on Game Gear, so why would I?
And he doesn't even have a brother named Luigi, so what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can Mario get big though and then swing his golf club?
I don't know. Play the demo.
They don't let you know that.
No,
Kirby
here's
Triple
what you
Doesn't
need.
say that doesn't say that on the back of the box. Get big.
Here's what you should do right now. You should go download the demo while I tell Derek about Kirby.
Because I want to hear about Kirby.
Kirby.
Watch this.
Alright.
Done. Go ahead. Kirby?
All Kirby games are really easy. I don't know. Have you played many Kirby games?
No, I've never played any Kirby games ever.
Oh, they're really hard to die in them, which is fine. It's basically just suck up an enemy and then like if you hit down, you can take their power. I don't know. They're really easy, but this was a lot of fun so far. It's colorful. The music's good.
Who did the game? Was it the people that did the last one, the Epic Yarn one?
No, I think I want to say it's HAL Laboratory, who I could be wrong though, who does most of them.
Ryan, do you know who made that game?
I don't know who made Epic Yarn, but I think HAL Laboratory sounds right.
Epic Yarn was some other company. I didn't like Epic Yarn. It was way too easy, and that's saying something for a Kirby game because they're all easy.
Right.
But yeah, this one's fun. It's got some mode called I don't know what it is. It was like a rhythm game with King DDD, which doesn't probably make any
Whoa.
sense to you people.
Double D.
King
Or is it
DDD
Triple
is
D?
amazing.
What's the HLTV on it?
The BLT.
Probably less than 10 hours.
You think so?
Probably. I didn't look. I've probably played it for like 4 or 5 hours. I'm in the third world. I don't know how many worlds there are.
You played 5 hours?
Probably.
Main story, 5 hours. How long to beat?
But I've been collecting all the sunstones.
Fine. Extras 9 hours. Completionist is 16.
Yeah, so I mean, there's like 3 or 4 sunstones in every level, from what I can tell. They're kind of hidden, so I've been getting all those as I've went. Oh yeah, I'm having fun with it. Whatever.
Are they hidden well or not really?
Ah, not too difficult. I mean, I don't know, probably like on par with a newer Mario game, which probably doesn't mean anything to you, Ryan, but like with their coin things, whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? The
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Can Kirby
Yeah.
turn into a cat?
I sucked up a cat. I sucked a cat off
Whoa.
the screen, and it turned me into a cowboy, which makes sense to me. Like, I'll take that conversion any day.
Does the cat look like a cowboy?
No, but he has a tail that whips around, so apparently the cowboy has a lasso. So
Would it have been better if it turned you into Cat Dennings?
it's just these giant boobs walking across the screen. I'm in.
That might slow you down.
The first Kirby game to get me off
Boom.
the bandwagon. I mean, I could talk about how I hooked up my Dreamcast and played some shit, and same with Super Nintendo, and
If you got some good stuff to talk about, man, hit us.
not really. I mean, I played Gauntlet Legends.
What's that cop game? It's on there. Something
Dynamite-
cop,
Dynamite Cop.
maybe. I don't know.
That shit is hot, but I don't have it.
What do you got?
I don't know. Shinmu, Gauntlet.
I can't believe you don't know what Gauntlet is, Ryan. How do you not know what
footage?
Gauntlet is?
It sounds boring, but did you Gauntlet?
Oh my god!
Is it?
How did you not play this in
Probably
an
worse.
arcade?
I never had a Dreamcast.
It's
The
been around since the
arcade.
80s.
The
What?
arcade, son.
Wait,
Gauntlet's been on every system. This is just like
Every-
I might have played it. I might have played it for free at like local Joe's. It might have been like in the back. Is it one of those free games that you could just play?
I doubt it.
You ever heard like what is it? No, what's it? No,
Maybe that was Golden Axe.
something needs food badly. What is that? Like they always said that in the first one. Something needs food badly.
I don't remember.
What is? Is it like a beat 'em up?
Well, this.
Yeah, it's like a side scroller beat 'em up kind of.
Yeah, I mean, the original
can have-
was like top down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have what, a mage, a warrior, a dwarf, and something else.
Yeah, some other things. I mean, this one's like 3D.
No, it's not ringing any bells.
Dude, it was awesome back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's really simple. So it'd be fun for 4 players. But 1 player is kind of boring.
Yeah.
And Dreamcast graphics look like shit on my HD TV, so I was looking into getting a VGA cable because apparently that's my best bet, and those are like $20. Like, fuck.
They are really expensive.
Yeah, I could just buy a CRT for $20 and just play it on there, but
I think I've got a VGA cable laying around. I could probably just ship you among the other thing that I need to ship you anyway.
it may be there but at the end of the month, by the way.
Oh, really? Don't get me excited.
Don't go.
No, just don't get me excited. You're gonna, yeah, don't. Oh, you're giving me a roner as we speak. Not a Ronin, a roner. 47 roners.
He's gonna book a table at Taco John's right away.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and fourth meal.
Taco John's doesn't do fourth meal.
Oh,
Son of a
we're
bitch.
going to Taco Bell. Fuck Taco John's.
Played some Zombies Ate My Neighbors on Super Nintendo. Played some Donkey Kong Country 2.
DKT2.
Played some game called Street Racer, which is made by
DKC2, that
Ubiquitous
is-
Software.
Sorry, DKC2 is Diddy and Dixie, right?
Yeah, we were banging the whole time.
And then 3 is Dixie Kong's Quest with her and the retard kid, right?
Yeah, what is it? Retard Kong? I don't know.
I think that sounds about right. Retard
Sling
Kong.
Blade. Is that who it is?
Snowflake?
Sherlock?
What?
I don't know what you said.
I said Sling Blade. Is it
Oh.
Sling Blade?
I heard Snowflake.
I heard Sherlock.
I thought you meant the dolphin from Ace Ventura 1.
No.
Oh,
No.
all right.
So that's all I got.
All right. Well, let's move on to some news. Ryan, do you have your gaming news ready?
Yeah, there's a shitload this week.
Fucking hit us.
But, well, whoever wrote stuff down can go ahead and do that first.
Go for it, Ralphie. Ralphie May.
So, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire are getting remade, and I think those were Game Boy Advance games, but I could be wrong. But that's all. They're getting made into 3D, just like Pokemon X and Y. So
Didn't have enough. Well, yeah, they were lacking some Ds, so they're adding some Ds.
true. Might be all right. I didn't like the Don't Starve thing, but it's getting multiplayer.
Yeah, let me pull that up for you real quick. Don't Starve multiplayer. We've got a child next to me. Yep, he's here. And we're on film, so you can't talk. Where did it go? Where did it go? Is it this one? Yes. All right. So now Ryan can help me actually play Don't Starve because multiplayer is coming. It's called Don't Starve Together. It's 2 to 4 player mode that allows friends or strangers to put their survivor skills together in public or private. Current owners of Don't Starve on Steam or standalone will receive the free expansion, but the base price of the game will go up if you haven't bought it. It's not on PS4 yet, but it might be. But either way, when it comes out on PS4, Ryan can help me light a fire and survive.
Super easy.
I don't believe you.
Or you could just like modify it so that it's never nighttime.
Well, I don't want to do that. That's cheating.
Oh, if they let you do it.
So, moving on, I guess Nintendo's jumping on the near-field communication figurine bandwagon with like Skylanders and what's the other one? Disney Infinity. They're gonna make Mario toys and shit.
Keep going, you're good.
Which characters are they launching with?
I don't know. They haven't even mentioned what games it are. But I mean, I've known the.
Baby Mario.
Oh, probably. Put on Portal to cry. But the Wii U gamepad has had like a near field.
Somebody's doing something.
It's had like a near field thing symbol on it since it launched. So we knew it was possible. And apparently, Nintendo was asked by Activision to be exclusive on the first Skylanders game, and Nintendo said...
She's one winging it all now, both.
And Nintendo said, no way, that's dumb.
And now they're going to do it.
Dumb until they do it. It's always dumb until they do it. Like, that happens so much during, like, the last wave of consoles. They would always like trash talk each other about what they were doing, and then they'd end up doing it.
Yep.
It's so pathetic, but that's the way it goes.
That's how shit like the PS Move comes out.
Oh yeah.
Which I almost hooked up the other day. Oh.
What were you moving? Were you moving a couch or?
I didn't actually play it. Oh, you mean it was under the couch?
No. Using your move to move couch.
Oh. Yeah, moving the game, Move Edition. Dying Light got delayed to February, which I was a little disappointed by.
Yeah, they're working on another. They're working on. I don't know, it sounds like they're working on at least two games at the same time. So that's the Dead Island, not Dead Island game, right?
Techland or Techland.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're focusing on the other game, which they're bringing to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Because I think that one's almost, well, they're probably both almost done, I would think, right? They gotta be.
Well, I would think so. What's the other game, do you know?
It starts with like an O. It's really weird. It seems like it's similar to, it seems like they're making games like Dead Island now. That is their thing. So, it's like Dead Island with a different skin. So.
That's what they got. What do you got about Sunset Overdrive besides the fact it looks awesome?
Well,
I think
it
that
looks
was
awesome. Yeah, it looks awesome, but it's only on the
It's on the Xbone.
only on the phone, which really pisses me off because I mean it looks super fucking fun, and it really kind of bums me out because I would totally.
What is it? Because I have no interest in this game.
Ralph, you probably be able to explain it better than I can.
I actually haven't read about it. I just, it was Insomniac, and it looked awesome. And Microsoft gave them a bunch of money to make it exclusive. So.
All I know is that it looks super fucking cool. I don't even know how to explain it. The trailer just makes it look super fun. You have random, awesome-looking weapons that you can make, and it just, I don't know, it looks super fucking cool. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a different art style type Infamous with way cooler abilities as far as guns and shit like that. Does that sound about right, Ralph?
I mean, I probably.
It's a third-person, like, shooter type game, basically, with open world aspects. So
I thought I read you could like grind on stuff like
yeah,
you're like skateboards. I don't know if that's right, but
I think
With
that's.
your Baja Blast glasses on. Right?
I will be wearing my Baja Blast glasses, and I will fucking like it.
so
Go ahead.
no, I'm moving on. What do you got?
No, the only other thing
more
that I
about
had, the only other thing that I had for,
Tamagotchi.
yeah,
Well,
no, go ahead. That was
I mean, I
us.
got stuff about that. I'll just. Do either of you give a shit if Tamagotchi Life has same-sex
No,
stuff in it or not?
don't care.
Well, I don't because I won't buy it anyway.
What, this is
So.
from the makers of WarioWare. It's like, who gives a shit? This is
don't-
not realistic, and all these people are pissed. Like, nobody's
I
gonna
just don't-
fucking buy this anyway.
Yeah, I don't know that it's that big of a deal, to be honest with you. I don't think Nintendo's saying, hey, we don't support this. I just think they don't think people give a shit.
They just overlooked it.
Yeah, I mean, they must have just thought, like, well, this is from the makers of WarioWare, so who gives a fuck? But apparently they said if there's a sequel, it will have same-sex stuff in it.
AKA,
Isn't it
there won't be-
already out in Japan or almost out in Japan?
Yeah, it's out.
Did
Yeah.
the Japanese audience care?
No, I don't think anybody cared until they announced it for North America.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay if they have it in or if they don't have it in. It doesn't really matter to me.
I mean, I don't know. Video games aren't real life. I don't get why some people don't understand that.
People are fucking dumb.
And especially it's Nintendo, and they
When it comes to video games, I try them both. Dragon Age, I totally went both ways in Dragon Age. You got to see it.
I didn't go both ways. I went one
It
way
was
with the girl.
Intentional. It was intentional in Dragon Age Origins, and then they trick you into it in Dragon Age 2, like right away.
What do? Trip you and you just fall into a dude?
Well, there's like the option, like they have like, usually the down option is the negative option, the up option is the positive option. And so you're just trying to be nice to this mage Anders, and you pick the up option, and that's like starts a gay relationship.
no derves left behind. Yeah.
So I mean, I would have done it anyway, but they trick you into it right off the bat.
The only way that you can gain the fire spell is by lighting a fire in his butthole.
It's a loose butthole.
Oh man, that's like off camera. They don't show that.
The only other thing that I had for stuff before Ryan gets started, and this might be a piece that he had because it just ran today, was that the Darksiders developers are saying that it's not dead, or at least one of the.
It wasn't a developer. It was like an artist.
Yeah,
Joe
creative
Maduri, yeah. I don't know what his
Something
name
like
is.
But for people that like Darksiders, that's maybe a good sign.
Yeah, but what else did he say? Did he say who would make it not dead? Because
He
somebody
said
would
that-
have to be working on it.
His quote was, it's not dead. Darksiders is not dead. The new owners, Nordic, seem very committed to continuing the series. As far as my involvement, I can't say at this point. Hopefully we will have exciting news about the franchise soon, which leads me to think that something might be being said at E3.
But who owns Vigil now? Do you
Nordic.
know? Nordic? The Nordic has...
I don't even know what they make.
I don't know. They've only done, like... So far, all I know they've done is, remastered older games and put them out. And, done a really bad job. Like Painkiller was remade for PS3 at some point. It became a budget title. The same thing with Arcania. They basically took PC games and tried to put them on PS3, and they fucked that wall,
Well,
and they fucked up.
I think it would just matter if they have enough money and it's the same people that were working on it as
I don't think they had
that
the
were working on
money.
it at THQ.
I mean, they had the money to buy the IP, I guess, but I don't know if they got the money to. Well, because they also own Red Faction, apparently. I don't know. I just have no faith in that.
No. Well, we'll wait and find out. E3 is a couple weeks away, and if you're saying something now, then that leads me to believe that something's going to be said at E3. So.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. EA listed a whole bunch of other games of theirs that are going offline, so I don't know if you guys care about any of these. Dracula, Undead Awakening for the Wii. You guys been playing that?
I looked at the list and I about threw up because 90% of them are like Wii games and the other just other shit games that nobody's playing.
Well,
Well, there's
We's
Crisis
going
and Crisis
offline.
2. That's kind of big. All your FIFA games.
So,
NASCAR, all your NASCAR racing sim. So do as many laps as you can with your buddies while you can. What the heck is Sneezies?
great question.
I don't know.
Sneezies for the Wii?
I don't
How
know
about
why you're reading any of this.
I
I
don't
don't know.
Who
cares?
Get your Beatles rock band in while you can. Cause
I
that's
think the people
going.
that care already know that it's not staying online.
Well, the reason,
Bulletstorm for PS3.
well, that Wii shit's going off because there's no more Wii Online, like, in the near future.
And didn't we talk about that a couple weeks back?
Yeah, Wii and DS. So if they're acting like that's some kind of big deal, then EA can be the worst company.
Suck
ever.
a D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they included the Wii ones, but there were some titles in there. Sneezies. What? I wonder if that's just like European or something.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
August 19th, all you guys can play some Diablo 3 on your PS4
Don't care.
I will.
with Reaper of Souls, and it's going to sell for $60.
$75.
60, and then the 360 and PS3 will be 40. So I don't know which version you'd want to get. Probably the PS4, but it's Diablo, so I mean it's top-down perspective. Probably looks fine either way. Okay, yeah, that was the Darksiders story. Sony, I guess, was talking about how they're having trouble making games for the Vita that were of a quality that you would consider AAA, which they considered like Uncharted and Killzone. So, have you guys been interested in any Vita games, like at all?
I mean,
that Uncharted game that came out, I was interested in because I like the Uncharted series. That was good.
I'm kind of interested in like these. I mean, I had a Vita once, as you know, Ryan. I'm kind of interested in like these odd, like Japanese-ish games that don't come out on any other system, like that Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Is that what it is? I guess it's just a bunch of
Maybe.
weird shit like that that doesn't come out anywhere else. But no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Like playing like I'd rather just play the game on my PS3 or PS4 than play it on my Vita.
Here's my thing, and I'm probably I don't know, I've got this opinion. I don't know that I would ever buy a Sony handheld. Like, if I'm going to buy a handheld, I'm going to buy a Nintendo handheld. Because I've always had a Nintendo handheld. Like, that's why. I've always
PSP
had a
was pretty
Nintendo handheld.
cool to play those old Final Fantasy games on. So with their redone art style and all that stuff. But I don't know.
The Vita is a really nice system, like as far as it's made, and the screen is like really awesome.
Yeah, Persona 4 was pretty awesome on it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, otherwise, like, it's, I don't know, just not enough
You
games.
played that Resistance shooter on it, right?
Yeah, that was dog pile.
But like everything that company has made has been garbage. Well, I can't remember the name of that company.
They also did that
No.
They also did that Call of Duty on Vita, I believe.
Duty.
Yeah, it wasn't Insomniac. It was some
No.
I can't remember the name of them. It was
I think they
Dog
died, whoever
Duty.
it was.
yeah, they've been dropping some steaming bags on some doorsteps.
Big Ben owns that studio.
Apparently, Nintendo is going to be showing off some Wii U games that are only possible with that Wii U gamepad, which I don't understand what that means.
I don't believe that. I mean, I read that, but
It's not even multi-touch.
I don't.
So,
It'll be something dumb.
so you guys get that to look forward to at E3. Already talked about the Tamagotchi stuff. Here you go. We'll talk about something you guys don't care about. Steam is getting Final Fantasy III with the enhanced graphics and achievements. So I probably won't play that since I just recently beat it last summer.
How enhanced? Like, where we talking?
Probably just less like because right now the Final Fantasy III was made for the DS, so it's a little ugly looking. So they'll probably make it look a little sharper. Episode 3 of The Walking Dead comes out tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow, fuck yeah.
So, I don't know. Ralph's probably not going to be playing it unless he does some downloading tonight. I doubt it, though. You never made it through the first season, did you?
What?
He didn't
I
even
make
play
it-
any of it.
I make it through the first episode.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You could do some catch up. Blast through that shit.
I'd rather eat a bottle of ketchup.
Probably a good call. Ketchup is delicious.
Rather play some Gauntlet on Dreamcast.
I would.
I'm excited. Ryan, are you excited for? Are you gonna play it tomorrow? Probably.
I'll probably play it tonight.
Tonight? You think it'll
Well,
watch
if it comes live tonight, it might not come out live tonight. They might not update the store until tomorrow in the afternoon.
It'll
whenever
be
they update
fucking
the
awesome
store.
if it's out tonight.
Well, they have in the past. Like
Have
I've waited. Oh yeah, they had in the past. They've updated the store at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I played it then.
That's
But-
tonight. That's not tonight. That's tomorrow morning.
Well, I meant when it's dark out. How about that?
Oh, it won't be dark out. It'll probably start to get light out.
Is
If
it,
it's
on
3,
PS
it'll be dark.
Is it on PS4 yet?
No.
No, but it will be eventually.
I mean, I'm still not gonna play it, but I'm just curious.
You should play it. You should have played the first set. You should beat it and get the fucking free platinum.
I got my platinum.
From what? Survival Instinct?
What?
What?
Mages. We talked about this. I don't even
I
have Survival
know.
Instinct on PS3.
I
Fuck.
was just considering, asshole.
I
Did they
can't
give
tell.
you a platinum for doing it in every position with your clothes on in Ride to Hell?
Yeah, I just didn't do a dick selfie with my clothes on.
No dick selfies. That's the new thing. Dick
Brett Favre
selfies.
is probably wishing that's what he did.
A U-shaped selfie? Yeah.
Hop on them dick selfies.
I'm
Uh,
like V-shaped shit.
Have you guys been following the confusing PS Plus Drive Club business? Or
I don't care about Drive Club until it comes out, and even then I probably still won't care about it. Something about it's you have to download it through PlayStation Plus.
and it's not the full game, the
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus version. You have to buy some extra shit.
And what?
But I think they expanded what you get for free. So I said you can play every game mode, 11 tracks, 10 cars, and 1 location at no extra cost. And then you
You
can
know how-
upgrade to the full experience for $50.
You know how little I care about racing games as it is?
You got Need for Speed Rivals you're playing every day? Yeah.
What if Mario was in the driver's seat?
My racing game dude, if it was Mario Kart and I could play it on my PlayStation, fuck yeah. But it's not.
Play all my Nintendo games on my PlayStation.
That reminds me of the time I
God,
went to
stop
the video rental store in Cahokia, and one of my friends asked the woman working there if they had Mario Tennis on PlayStation 2. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What'd she say?
She just, I don't know.
She said, "Do you want
Look it up.
to pre-order Tales from the Borderlands?"
She probably smoked because you did that there, apparently.
I thought you were gonna say smoked his pole.
Oh, he wasn't Polish.
Apparently, The Last of Us Remastered just barely fit on the Blu-ray disc. So when is that coming out? If they're already pressing discs here or something.
June 20, something like that.
Somewhere around June.
I don't
It should
know.
come out like now.
Yeah. Why?
If it comes out.
PlayStation Now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Release it on PlayStation Home. That carried it over to PS4, right?
Yeah, high def, boring ass nothing.
Do
I
some
think I
bowling.
loaded that up once and I said why, and then I shut it off.
Gotta play that train game, run a train on PlayStation Home.
I only run trains. Never mind.
Did you guys ever play the train game?
No.
No, I played some space shooter thing in PlayStation Home, and it was bad.
And then do some bowling.
I did not.
Play
The
some
only, bowl-
pool.
the only bowling I do is Wii bowling.
Visit the Naughty Dog Uncharted bar.
No.
And realize that, yeah, do you get your Naughty Dog on?
Why isn't there an Uncharted bowling game?
I don't know.
It's a great question. Naughty Dog should be making that.
Should.
Whatever
That's
happened to
on
Brunswick
PS2.
bowling?
What if they do a Last of Us cross Uncharted game?
I don't know.
Is it like a Marvel vs. Capcom, but
Yeah.
Last
It's
of Us
gonna be
versus
like-
Ellie versus Elena.
Fight. Yeah, I'm in.
Apparently, Sony has said that the light bar on the DualShock 4 was made with Morpheus in mind.
Yeah, I don't believe
So-
that, but
You don't or do?
I don't. But
I bet you. They work on this stuff like years in advance. I bet you it was.
Plus Morpheus again, the virtual shit.
yeah,
I doubt that.
Yeah. Because I think they started working on the PlayStation 4 like in 2006 or 2007. So yeah, they work on this stuff way in advance before it ever sees the light of day.
One of my controllers is fucking up already.
What do you mean? Like
The
battery?
stick? No, the stick.
Uh,
It's rubbing off already.
oh yeah, 'cause that hasn't happened to me, but it seems like the battery doesn't last as long. But I don't know. You already did the Dying Light stuff. We already talked about Pokemon.
Pokemon released a video apparently showing 3D models, so that makes me excited. That was the only reason I might not buy it, is if they remaster it and don't do 3D. But they showed a video of the two legendary Pokemon and they are in 3D, so I will probably be buying one of those.
I watched
Sony.
that video.
Show any shinies in that video?
What's a shiny? Continue.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Ew.
You find this trainer in like the back alley and you ask him for a shiny.
Speaking of trainer, you know what I never went back and did? I never went back to the Pokemon babysitter and picked up my Pokemon. So that thing's probably like level 7,000.
I never went back and finished that game or played it,
That doesn't surprise me.
You
but I did like it.
What
get a
else? What else
shiny
you got?
finish every time.
I definitely didn't finish it either. What else you got, Ryan?
Apparently Nintendo lost a shitload of money.
Yep.
Well, a shitload of money to us. I don't know if it's a shitload of money to Nintendo. They lost like 229 million because the Wii U mostly. But I guess the 3DS also didn't hit its numbers, but it was closer to hitting its numbers.
Sounds like Nintendo's got like they're sitting on like 10 billion in the bank.
Yeah.
So
They're probably still good. I mean, they'll probably just ride this generation out like they did with the GameCube, but I
yeah,
don't know.
Do you think the rumors? Do you think the rumors of a new handheld console are true?
I hope not,
I think
but
it's
maybe.
I think it's too early, but I don't know.
I don't have a reason. I mean, the 3DS is perfectly fine. I love my 3DS XL. I don't know what they would do to make it better.
The 1DS.
Why?
Piece of paper.
Yep.
Pencil is a stylus.
Write a letter and grow the fuck up.
The 2DS was causing problems with children's brains, so they gotta dial it back one more D.
1D. That's Ralph's favorite band.
It is. Here's the thing about the 2DS. Target keeps selling the 2DS with Pokemon X or Y, I don't remember, for $100. So I'm
That's
thinking,
basically free for the game.
if I put this on eBay, this thing is going for like almost 300 used.
Yep.
So it's like I could make that transition. pretty
Yeah, wouldn't you
easily.
be unhappy though?
Do you want the 2DS? It doesn't close. Do you like the closing functionality?
I don't ever use the 3D. I don't know. It had to
But
play
your
one.
screen, the
I
screen.
couldn't do it because I couldn't do the screen size is smaller and it doesn't fold.
Nah, I got folds.
I got
Son.
folds too. I got folds. I got folds in different areas. No, we can join me on that song. What else you got for video game news, sir?
That wraps it up.
That wraps it up, huh? All right.
Mhm.
Well, let's head on over to movie news and we'll wrap this bitch up. What do you got, Ralphie?
The only thing I put on there was about Judd Apatow and this movie called Trainwreck, written by Amy Schumer, apparently, who I enjoy.
I do enjoy, and she's not bad on the eyes.
No, and her show's kind of awesome. Well, I've only seen it like once, but this movie's gonna have LeBron James and John Cena in it, and probably not in any kind of major fashion.
What about
So
Fred?
But
Fred gonna be in this? John Cena is Fred's dad, so
I think the Flintstone movie might have John Cena in it as well.
I wouldn't
What's that you say? You haven't heard about the Flintstone movie? Well, let me tell you.
how many Baldwins?
Will Ferrell is apparently putting together with Adam McKay a new Flintstones movie to be coming out soon. And by soon, I mean in like 2 years.
Halle Berry in it?
What's that?
Did you say Tyler Perry or Halle?
No. Oh, go ahead. First is the animated. That's what Ralph asked.
It's animated, yes.
And then I asked if Halle Berry was in it.
I would doubt it.
Do they have minorities in the Flintstones?
They did. The John Goodman one.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Really? It's a good one.
Halle Berry seduces him.
Halle
Screw
Berry.
over.
It's also got Rick Moranis.
Here's what
Oh yeah, it does.
Here's what I've learned. It's either Halle Berry or Hallelujah. Lamar taught me.
Moranis got replaced with the bald one.
On top of
Oh yeah.
on top of the new Flintstones movie, the Power Rangers are coming back to be better than ever on the big screen. So I know you guys are excited about that. New Power Rangers movie has been
What
announced.
does better than ever mean?
I mean, new and refreshing.
Yes, like a
Is
bomb
Michael
blast.
Bay involved?
He stars as Pink Magenta
Okay.
Ranger. I don't know. One of them.
No.
Is Jared Leto the Yellow Ranger?
He's Mr. Blonde.
I don't know. All I can tell you is that a new film is on its way. So
Here's what I heard.
yes.
Lionsgate is doing that movie, whatever. Lionsgate also announced that they're going into video game publishing
Okay.
for some reason, and I think Power Rangers is going to be their first game.
That would make sense then.
That's the rumor.
That would make sense.
McDonald's jumping on this bandwagon. They got some Power Ranger toys lined up.
McDonald's should start publishing games.
Oh yeah, Burger King tried it. It was pretty successful.
I
Yeah.
own all of them.
King.
Yes.
The Sneak King.
The creepiest game of all time.
They had there was like an update for Xbox 360 where you could put out like beacons to ask people to play a game with you. And when I first downloaded that update, I put out a beacon for Sneak King, and I still have not gotten a response.
That's like an instant like child molester right there. Someone putting out a beacon to play Sneak King.
It's not even a multiplayer game, but I put out a beacon for it.
Like, you want to come here, sit on my lap, and play Sneak King?
Let's get in a party. We're just gonna get in a party and we're gonna chat. Then we're gonna go into use the camera and Xbox Uno.
I'm gonna run down the catch up for you just because I don't have much other movie news. Liam Neeson is going to be star of When a Monster Calls, which is going to be directed by this Juan Antonio Bayona, who's directed The Impossible and The Orphanage. Felicity Jones is also going to do it.
I don't know who Felicity Jones is.
Okay. Kevin Smith, he has his movie Anti-Claus coming out, right? You guys heard about this?
Yeah.
Apparently, Legendary is also doing a Krampus movie called Krampus. Yeah, called Krampus. So not only are we getting one, but two Krampus movies this winter. We talked about Will Ferrell bringing back the Flintstones. Who the hell is Octavia Spencer? Anybody know who that is?
Yes.
Who is she?
Well, I know she was in Fruitvale Station. She played the dude's mom. In some sitcom right now, and I think she's in that movie, The Help.
Yeah, that's what this says. She was in The Help. Apparently, she is going to be alongside Leslie Mann, the woman, as Las Madres.
Is Leslie Mann like the worst actress on earth?
I mean, I don't think she's a great actress. The
Is she
worst,
better
though?
than Helen Hunt?
No.
If she wasn't with Judd Apatow, she'd just be a stay-at-home mom. I don't get
Is
it.
she better than Lily Sobieski?
No.
I don't know.
You guys haven't watched The Glass House.
That hurts to think about.
Think of Lily Sobieski in a house made of glass.
Chris Hemsworth has been offered the lead in the reboot of Lethal Weapon, which is being directed by Justin Lin.
Is this Lethal Weapon 7?
What?
Is this Lethal Weapon 7?
It's a reboot.
Reboot. I just said a reboot.
I know
Okay.
Justin Lin was directing that. That's kind of awesome.
That makes me actually
who's in it?
possibly want to see it. Well, I just told you. Possibly Chris Hemsworth. That's all I know.
And the other guy's gonna be Kevin Hart. You watch.
Oh, fuck. If it's Kevin Hart, I won't see it.
Well, this already sounds terrible with Chris Hemsworth.
Well,
What?
He's all right.
yeah, he's not
He's
bad.
supposed to be the crazy dude? What?
What crazy dude?
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
You getting that?
It's a reboot. I don't think they're going to do the same characters.
He's playing Danny Glover's part anyway. He's
There you go.
he's a
He's
minority.
doing
He's
blackface.
going to be the blackest white man ever. He's going to take Ralph's
When you
spot.
do a reboot, you do the same story.
Well, you know, maybe they won't. Justin Lin, he's Asian. Maybe he's going to just do the.
Those Lethal Weapons movies had Mel Gibson
listen.
and Danny
What if-
Glover in all of them.
What if
They're
they
not gonna have. They're not gonna have a reboot that doesn't have those characters in it.
What if they reboot it and the main characters are the Joe Pesci character and the Chris Rock character? Would you watch it then?
Chris Rock was in one of those.
This all sounds like a bad idea.
I've never seen any of them.
Oh.
Well, there's one where Danny Glover is stuck on a toilet for like the whole movie.
And isn't he like around the back, cuffed by his legs?
No, in the toilet? No, he was just sitting on the toilet and there was a bomb set to explode in that toilet so he
that's
couldn't get up.
Other stuff from the catch-up, Hugh Jackman is going to appear as Wolverine back-to-back in the X-Men Apocalypse movie and in the Wolverine 3. And he also has some type of cancer, which is sad.
Yeah, I heard he almost cut off his penis, like filming some scene for the Wolverine.
Jesus, like that one dude that jumped off a bridge or whatever it was, jumped off a building?
Well, with his claws. I don't know if it's true, but
Why are his claws real?
I don't know. But I heard.
What is Private Benjamin? Does anybody know what Private Benjamin is?
It was an 80s
Oh,
movie
that sounds like Wolverine almost found out.
with Goldie Hawn. What? Rebel Wilson. I read about it. That sounds bad.
Ugh. Roberto Orci, or however the fuck you pronounce his name, is going to be the new director of Star Trek 3? Possibly? Ugh. That's gross.
Didn't he write
The first two? Yeah.
How's that going to be bad?
Because he's never directed a movie ever.
What happened to
I don't
JJ?
know.
Listen, and he's also, the people he's written movies for, J.J. Abrams, and fucking J.J. Abrams, so...
Why is he not in Star Trek?
Because he's doing Star Wars. I'm sure there's some kind of...
You can't do both?
Star
Yeah.
Claus.
Yeah, there's some kind of clause that's like, look, man, you can't do more than one star-related film.
At a time.
Sounds dumb. Is that like the George Lucas clause?
What's the George Lucas clause?
Where if you work on Star Wars, you can't work on Star Trek.
Oh. Then yeah, that's probably
it's
what
like-
he has.
Yeah, it's like the reverse one. Yeah. You got it.
You know what I'm talking about. What else we
The
got?
whole reverse George Lucas. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You want to reverse Cowgirl George Lucas?
A little bit.
I don't even want to think about that one.
That's fairly disgusting. Maybe if you threw a girl in there, you'd be all right. Like that girl Blue. The dog is what I mean. The dog.
Wait, which dog?
Blue.
Ooh.
The dog.
We just figured out Blue's Clues, bitch.
The reverse Chewbacca?
It involved scissors. Yes, that too.
Oh fuck. All right. Everybody good?
Unless you guys got... Oh, we did get an email.
We got an email.
What is
Yeah,
We haven't had an email in 20 years.
we got one. I almost forgot about it.
Do we need to go to the moon? I don't even think your spaceship works anymore, Ralph. That thing's been broken. We haven't been to the moon in years.
Well, after that Moon City, Earth City war, you know, it's been kind of rough.
We were kind of grounded from the emails for a while.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong, he had to rebuild.
Ralph, what time is it?
email time?
It's email time. All right. Well, let's get the email.
Is that what you were asking?
Yeah. Isn't that how we used to segue into it? Didn't you used to tell me like it's email time or something? I forget.
I don't.
Normally Vader's here to tell us it's Vader time, but
Let's see. I've got to pull it up. Like I don't even think my phone can recognize that there's an email. All right.
you didn't get the alert.
All right. If you want to email us, you can email us where, Ralph?
The internet.
The Level Up Show podcast at gmail.com. Our first email since December states this. Hey, buddy. I don't know who he's talking to. He's talking to
Good start.
one or all of us. I don't get it. Hey, buddy. As a responsible adult, should I assume that the recommended dosage of children's NyQuil for an adult is the whole bottle? Question mark. Thanks, Guy. Again, singular. Rob Ford, Mayor of Toronto. What do you got to say to Rob Ford, Mayor of
I think
Toronto?
he's onto something.
I mean, I would not try it myself, but I don't like Rob Ford, so you go for it, buddy. Who the fuck is he talking about? Who's Guy?
He's Canadian, you know, that's how they talk.
Sure,
Is
is it Guy though? Hey Guy.
Hey, Gee, that sounds like you're calling me gay.
But Guy is like a common Canadian name.
When you say Gee, it sounds like what Mini-Me says in Austin Powers.
Yeah, Toronto is Toronto the French part of Canada?
It's the only part.
Okay, yeah. So there's probably some geese there.
Flock of geese, yeah.
Mhm.
Flock of geese I can deal with. A flock of gays I cannot. So, wait, is that too soon?
Just 7th round worth. I don't know what to tell this guy besides to get the fuck back to Canada.
He's probably already tried it. He's probably already tried it by now, so he probably already knows how it's going to turn out.
Is this really the Informer?
He's Canadian, isn't
He is very Canadian.
he? So
I don't know.
it could be.
I would tell Rob Ford to drink as much NyQuil as he wants, children's or otherwise.
I've never had NyQuil. I don't know how it tastes.
Like cough syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, better or worse than Dimetapp?
Probably
I mean-
the same.
Dimetapp is my favorite metal band.
Dimetapp.
Andrew Brown taught me that.
King Dimetapp.
What?
Oh, shit. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Level Up Show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. For Ryan, for Ralph, I'm Derek. Level up.